What's going on, fight fans? Welcome back to the channel. We've got some major updates coming straight from behind UFC's closed doors, and if you're an Ilia Topuria or Arman Tsarukyan fan, this one's for you. This past week, the MMA community has been absolutely buzzing, thanks to a bold statement made by none other than Chael Sonnen. During a recent interview with Mike Bone, Chael claimed, without hesitation, that Ilia Topuria versus Arman Tsarukyan is 100% the plan for the UFC lightweight title. And of course, once Chael says something like that, fans start paying attention. But let's be real here, it's Chael Sonnen. He talks non-stop, throws out wild claims on the regular, and let's be honest, half the time it's nearly impossible to separate facts from just classic Chael showmanship. But here's the twist. Arman Tsarukyan has now confirmed that Sonnen might have been onto something real. In a new interview with Kamel Gajor, Arman let the cat out of the bag. When asked why he isn't fighting another top contender before getting a title shot, Arman didn't dodge the question. In fact, he gave a straight-up bombshell of an answer. He revealed that the UFC isn't offering him any other fights at all because they're already preparing him for a lightweight title shot. According to Arman, he's had direct conversations with Dana White and top UFC matchmakers, and they've made their plans clear. He's next in line. No standby bout, no title eliminator, just straight to the belt. And suddenly, all that noise from Chael doesn't seem like noise anymore. It looks like there's serious weight behind it. If Arman's claims are legit, and there's zero reason at this point to doubt him, then the UFC is officially moving toward Ilia Topuria versus Arman Tsarukyan for the 155-pound strap. Let's break down what Arman said in that interview, which was translated from Russian into English. What are the chances of a Topuria versus Tsarukyan matchup being next at 1555? Absolutely, that's the fight. It couldn't be more obvious to me. And look, if they were still trying to stall my title shot, I'd just keep smashing everyone in my way until they had no choice left. But that's not the case anymore, thankfully. Okay, so where are we now with this fight? Can you tell us a bit more about what stage it's at and what we should expect next? Sure, I actually just spoke with Dana White and the UFC matchmakers. They're not offering me any other fights right now because they're actively working on setting up the title fight between me and Topuria. I'm very confident that's the fight that's next. I'm fighting Topuria for the belt. So now, all signs are pointing to Ilia Topuria putting his lightweight title on the line against Arman Tsarukyan for his very first title defense. And that's huge, not just for fans, but for the entire 155-pound division. For months now, speculation's been swirling about who Topuria would face next. Some were calling for a rematch with Volkanovski at featherweight. Others floated names like Justin Gaethje, or even Dustin Poirier stepping in for a super fight. But this latest info makes it clear the UFC isn't interested in detours. They're locking in a legit contender in Arman Tsarukyan, someone who's climbed the ranks the hard way, and now stands right on the doorstep of a title shot. It's also a sign that Dana White and the UFC brass are making long-term plans for the lightweight division. No interim belts, no messy matchmaking, just the next man up. And for Arman, this is validation. For years, he's fought the toughest names in the division: Gamrot, Ismagulov, Moicano, Dober, and now he's getting the call he's been waiting for. As for Ilia Topuria, this would be a massive first test at 155. While he dominated at featherweight and snatched the belt in spectacular fashion, moving up to lightweight and defending against someone like Tsarukyan is a different beast. The wrestling, the pressure, the pace, Arman brings a whole new challenge. And fans are already getting hyped just thinking about the stylistic clash. Topuria's crisp boxing and knockout power versus Arman's relentless grappling and top-tier cardio. That's a matchup worth every bit of this buzz. Now the only question is when. When will the UFC pull the trigger and officially announce it? Arman seems confident the call is coming soon. With Dana White backing the plan and the UFC reportedly not offering him any other fights, all signs point to this one being in motion behind the scenes. And honestly, it might just be the perfect fight to headline a massive pay-per-view to close out the year. So buckle up, fight fans. If everything we've heard is accurate, Ilia Topuria versus Arman Tsarukyan is happening, and it's happening sooner than we think. Stay tuned.